4657. Alpha 4657. Turn left at Sierra and taxi to the gate. Sierra to the gate, public 4657. Alpha 814, hollow tower, wind 06.5, remain 4 right. Clear for land, traffic, the order in position. Remain 4 right, Alpha 214. Alpha 4657, take it. Echo 7, Alpha 4657. Alpha 4657, turn left at Sierra and taxi to the gate. Sierra to the gate, public 4657. Alpha 814, hollow tower, wind 06.5, remain 4 right. Clear for land, traffic, the order in position. Remain 4 right, Alpha 214.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. Good morning, everyone. Okay, I can hear myself. That's a good sign. In my never-ending struggle with audio, I seem to have misplaced my wireless microphone kit. Probably stuck it somewhere to charge at home. It has escaped me. We're back on the regular wired microphone today. Do some tweaking to get that right, so hopefully it sounds okay this morning. This United that's pushing back here is heading off to SFO. We do have a Delta heading out to the reef runway. That should be going to LAX. It'll be our first departure on the reef runway. And we have a Southwest coming in, like 10 passengers blowing up, so I'm probably doing something wrong. So we got a bunch of friendly names in the chat already. Good morning, Ms. Wolves. Good to see you. Hello, Richard and Becky. Very good to have you here. M66, good morning. And right off the bat, we have Richard celebrating 10 months with us. Apparently YouTube's been bugging him to send a milestone message, so here it is. 10 months. That's just about as long. I think that's about as long as you could possibly be a member. We've been live streaming for just under a year. The channel's a little over a year old, but we've been live streaming for about a year. But I didn't get monetized until about 10 months ago. So that's about as long as I think you could possibly be a member. Thank you very much, Richard. I really appreciate that. Not just a fine member, is always a good guy to have in the chat. Very insightful. I also like to welcome Scott Foster to the 717 Inter-Island Traveler level. Thank you very much. You'll enjoy all the comfort of the 717 as you zip between the islands. The seats in economy do not recline, but you're never really in the air long enough to notice. Thanks again, Scott. I appreciate it. Someone will be by with your pog drink soon. Good morning, Eham. Good to see you. Yes, the weather is absolutely beautiful today. Some clouds over the mountains, but zero clouds above my head. Give you all a little weather report here. Oops, not that button, this button. There we go. So this one is coming in from Lehui. It's a 717. The one we just saw leaving is going off to Lehui. It's a Falcon 20. Good morning, Sarah Jane. Good to see you. Celebrating 4 months with us at the 717 Inter-Island Traveler level. Thank you very much, Sarah. No, I did not have spam for breakfast, unfortunately. I realized about halfway over here that I completely spaced out and didn't bring anything for breakfast. No spam, no Pop-Tart, no nothing. So I'm going to be really hungry after this show's over. Definitely have to make a stop on the way to work. Still interesting fact is, I'm sure everyone knows spam is a big seller here in Hawaii. You can actually get spam with your breakfast at McDonald's. They have a local platter. They might have discontinued most of them. They used to have a lot more of the local platters. But you used to like get spam and rice and with your eggs in the morning. This is the one going off to SFO we saw taxiing, or pushing back a second ago. Yeah, as Kathy said, the trade winds are blowing nice today. Not too heavy, but just enough to cool things down. So I would imagine they're 7 to 10 miles an hour right about now, which is just perfect for me. Keeps me a little cool up here on the truck. And I don't have to worry about my equipment blowing around. So the next one in is on 8 left. Will be a Zip Air coming in from Tokyo. Should be right over here. Where's the box? There's the box. It should be straight. There it is. So that's a Dreamliner Dash 8 coming in from Tokyo. It's Zip Air Flight 2, TZP2. You got too many things to look at. And I just keep adding more stuff to look at. It's getting to be a sickness, I think. So these weekday shows, I kind of got to pack up rather quickly when the show's over because I do have to get to work. But I just got everything to fit in a case. So basically I just got to fold up some stands and push the monitor down and fold the case closed, and I'm pretty much done except for the camera. And then in my infinite wisdom, I said, well, it's so easy, let's just add other stuff. So I added the second camera back. So that's the one we saw at me. Use that as a terminal cam. in case we wanted to do something like this, we can. Nice to see Zip Air in the show. Usually we just see Zip Air leave on Saturdays. It comes in a little earlier than the show starts, so we just get to see it leave. So. Hello, O'Malley. Good to see you this morning. So you might have seen the pictures floating around the internet. Some of the stores have to lock up their spam. So, you can go to Walmart and like video games are locked up because it's a very expensive item in a very small package. Well, same reasoning here. It's not that it's very expensive, it's just a necessity, and people, and it's small, so people use the old 5-finger discount. So they lock up their spam. I am going to have to do something about flight radar. I don't know if it's I have flight radar up on a tablet. That's the only thing I have on Verizon. Everything else is on T-Mobile. And it'll just space out. Like, everything will disappear from it. That's why I missed that 777 there, is because I looked down, there was nothing on the runway, and then I look over to my left and it's right there. It's probably the Verizon signal. It's only got one bar. There's a tanker down there going behind this 717, so we're getting a tanker heading out to the reef runway. It's like down there at the end, we have a tanker and a. See, we can still see the tanker. No, we just see the Alaska. I think the tanker already made it down there. Tanker's in a hurry. So this Alaska here is flight 888 heading off to Seattle. We also have an Australian P8 lit up on Hickam, so hopefully we'll see that before the show's over. Sometimes they light up fairly early. next one coming in on 8 left. There's another Hawaiian. We're gonna try to stay over on the left side to see if we can see that tanker heading out. I don't see it on either one of my apps, so we'll try this camera, see if we can get this. At least give you a view of the 717 coming in. As soon as I see that tanker, we'll flip over to the other side. There he is. That's a KC-135. I couldn't tell from here whether it's one of the ones based here, but based on the call sign, I'm going to say it's not one of the ones based here. Alaska Flight 888 just got, I thought it just got clearance, so we're going to hang out over here for a second. So out here at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport shares its runways with Hickam Air Force Base. That's why we get so much military activity out here. There's the Alaska. The next one coming at us on 8 left should be an Aloha Air Cargo. It's down there somewhere. There it is. It is heading off to Maui. So the next one out should be heading off to Lehue. Should be on 8 left any minute now. Down there somewhere. This Southwest that's pushing back in front of the camera here is heading off to Maui. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here forever, also welcome. Glad you tuned in this morning or afternoon or evening, depending on your time zone. But if you are new to the channel, my name is Patrick. We are at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, Honolulu, Hawaii. It's about 4 or 5 miles west of downtown Honolulu on the south shore of the island of Oahu. We do 2 shows a week here. A Saturday show called Super Heavy Saturday. And then a weekday show, which is the Arrivals Lounge, which is the one we're doing right now. The Arrivals Lounge today usually goes from 7 till about 9:30. I do a very hard out of 9:45. So that usually gets us to see the first arrival of the ANA A380, which is, I actually forgot to check this morning, but it's usually here about 10 to 9. Saturday show, we usually go much longer and we stay for not only the arrival of both A380s, we'll stay for the departure of the first one, which is usually pushed back at 12:30. They keep pushing back the second one's departure, so it's getting much later. We don't usually stay for it. Hawaiian here is heading off to Lehue. Lehue is on the island of Kauai. Kauai is the island to the west of Oahu. Background there, that should be Hawaiian Flight 10 heading off to LAX. That's a 3:30. Let me give you a little lay of the land here while we're waiting for this one to head out to the reef runway. So this is an aerial shot of the airport. The area in red, highlighted in red, is Hickam Air Force Base. The reef runway, 8 right, is down at the bottom. Let me highlight those for you. There's the runways for you. The yellow dots represent where I usually do my streams from. Today we are at the end of 8 left, which puts us in the yellow dot on the top right corner. Most of the arrivals today will be on 8 left. Most of the departures will be on 8 right. This is a FedEx 777 coming in on the crossing runway 4 right. It's coming in from Memphis. So we lose this for a second behind the buildings here, but we'll pick it up when it gets to the other side. And it should taxi hopefully all the way down right in front of us. So he's going to turn right on 8 left. He's not going to go all the way to the end. We still should get a nice shot of him right here. I'd like to thank Marcy M for being a member for 4 months at the 717 Interisland Traveler level. Thank you very much. It's 4 months of pure heaven with all my friends. That's awesome to hear. Looks like we have a Southwest that's going to do a short takeoff from Echo on 8 left. Flip over there and get that in just a second. It's got its landing or takeoff lights on, or takeoff lights. That sounds weird. What am I saying? low. I like that. You should do that more often. He is heading over to Maui. I've heard the Southwest flights inter-island are averaging 35 to 45% full. So he must be really light. So Mick T, yes, I did decide about the camera. I am going to get it. I just need to figure out a way to pay for it. So that's a good transition into letting you know about letting you all know about the membership levels we have here. They start at just $1.99 a month. So that was Hawaiian Flight 10 heading off to LAX. Oops. Grab the focus ring. So we have 3 levels of memberships. This is Northern Air Cargo coming in from Maui. 3 levels of membership starting at just $1.99 a month. Cancel anytime. You get some cool benefits like the emojis, and certain levels have merchandise discounts. And we got some very exciting news for members coming up on Saturday. So, but I won't spill. I can't say. I can't say spill the beans. That's somebody else's. I won't let the cat out of the bag until Saturday about that. But we're gonna do some exciting stuff for members. So tune in Saturday to figure that out. But every cent, memberships and super chats and stickers and merchandise, it all goes back into funding the channel. For things like the new camera Mick was talking about, we're on a loaner camera right now. So we're gonna see if we can scrounge some money together. Hopefully if we join as a member today, that would help out a lot. And we'll get this new camera. I think the old camera will not go to waste. The old camera is the... Oh, there's another tanker heading out. The old camera will not go to waste. That is the B camera right now. That is this camera right here. That is this camera, and you can tell the difference already. I mean, look at the shot here of that plane. And we switch back to the main camera, and you can see the difference in how muddy the other shot was. So that'll be delegated. If you can raise some money, that'll be delegated to the B camera. Next departure is a 717, and it's heading off to Maui. It is right in front of this tanker. Let's pan over here. There it is right there. Tanker's waiting on it. The tanker will most likely head out to the reef runway. So Rainbow Love is celebrating 6 months of this. Not only one of our valued members, she's also a moderator of both the channel here and my Discord channel. Going through some tough personal times, so we wish her the best. Send our love to her. Just skipping into the trees there. So this tanker is on flight radar, so hopefully we can, doesn't turn itself off. We can follow it all the way to the reef runway. Honu check here. The first Honu is scheduled for 8:45 this morning, but it's actually running a few minutes early. It'll be here at 8:30. It's about 45 minutes from now, local time. That tanker, I think, just got its clearance to take off. It's not going to go galley. So while it's going, I'm going to tell you about Saturday. Like I mentioned earlier, we are coming up on 1 year of live streaming. Our official first show was August 20th. Of last year, but we're gonna celebrate 1 year this Saturday to make it a longer show. The 20th is on a Tuesday, so we're gonna do our anniversary show a couple days early. Whoa, dude! Brakes! Check the brakes. So we're gonna celebrate a couple days early on Saturday. So join us on Saturday. We're going to make some big channel announcements that'll benefit all the members of the channel. We're also going to have some giveaways and things like that. So it's going to be a fun day. So join us this Saturday, 7 till about 1 o'clock. We'll make the channel announcements right after the first A380 arrives, about the time we do our Pop-Tart game. We will do a show on our official anniversary date, the 20th. Like I said, I wanted the anniversary show to be a little longer, so we're going to do it on Saturday. the my schedule that's on Instagram. Said he wasn't going to dilly-dally, didn't I? So my schedule that's on Instagram says Tuesday, this next Tuesday is a morning show. We're going to flip that to a sunset show. The first show was a sunset show, so it seems fitting the anniversary show is going to be a sunset show, and I also have to work in the morning. My schedule got flipped around. So I have to work that morning. So we're going to flip that to a sunset show, which should start about 5 o'clock local time. This Hawaiian's heading off to Kailua Kona. So I'd like to thank Sarah Jane for the very kind 20 Australian super sticker. Nice hippo with the robot arm. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Next arrival will be another 717 coming in from Maui as well. Flip over and get that. Thank you again, Sarah. I appreciate it. We have a 10 € super chat from H. Thank you very much. Early with your birthday present. Probably not able to make it Saturday, depending on what time you're on. Thank you very much. We will be on about this time on Saturday, so 7 a.m. local time till about 12:30 or 1 o'clock. But thank you again, I appreciate it. Thank you again, H. Do I say the period when I address you? Is it H period, or do you just prefer H?
Honolulu Tower, Blue 37, south ramp for the Red Hill 2. Blue 37, Honolulu Tower, hold stop ramp, number 2.
So yeah, Mick T. So I didn't really fix it per se. The encoder still does the description. I just started using a different overlay service because I got tired of waiting for the encoder company to fix the problem. So we're using a different overlay service. Luckily, it's put out by an enthusiast, so it's a free overlay service. But it's really nice. It really works really. The only downside is you have to have a Windows tablet to use it because it has to run off it runs off a Chrome extension built into a Windows version of Chrome. So. So, Jonathan McD, I'd like to thank you for gifting 1 Reverse Ops membership. Looks like Bob is the recipient of that. So, Bob, please join me in thanking Jonathan. Very kind of you. Is it still buffering, Sky? Or is that, because I don't see anything on my end of drop frames, so let me know if it's still buffering. Alright, so because Mick T asked, I'm going to clear out that one. And we'll put this one up so we can see what the description is. This is the regular encoder message, not the new overlay system. So it says, Hippo character stands idle while new and most powerful body attachment to their fan. Word OP in the background. Very descriptive. Oh, thanks for the heads up, guys. Usually at this location, knock on wood. Everybody knock on wood for me. I don't want to jinx us. We do fairly well with the internet up here. We are on the Mauka or north end of Lagoon Drive, which is about 2 miles. Maybe is it? It's a good long way down there. It's a mile and a half at least down to the other location. So that puts us at least a mile and a half closer to the cell towers. So if you're familiar at all with the area, the closest cell towers to me are at the terminal building, which are these cell towers here, right here. And then there's some up. Let's see if we can see them. They kind of blend in with everything up here. But there's a cell tower up here somewhere. I don't see it up here. It's right near that building in the center of the screen, but I can't see it here. And then there's a building, cell tower straight behind it. So those are all three closest cell towers to me. And so we're pretty close to them where we are today. It's when you get down to the other end of Lagoon Drive in the general aviation parking lot. That is about, I guess it's about a mile and a half down the road. Close to the reef runway. That's where the signal gets very tricky, because not only are you a mile and a half farther away from the cell towers, all the cell towers are tuned towards the island, so you don't really get the benefit of the full omnidirectional. They're all tuned back towards the island, so that's why, if you ever seen the pictures of my truck, I have a giant cell antenna on the side that I can face towards the cell towers. Oh, that's my get up for work alarm. So that really helps a bunch, especially down there. So this is coming in from La Hui. It's flight 134 Hawaiian. So we have O'Malley celebrating 3 months with us at the 717 level. She's good to be here. So many more, I hope many more. Now that we got you recruited as a mod, you can't leave. Well, O'Malley is one of our, I think he is, what should I say? He is our newest mod. saw all the fun that he was causing over at Runway DFW, so I had to borrow his talents. I think I'm slowly poaching all of Walt's mods. I think I just secretly want to be Walt. I found out he was the one, if you don't know, he's actually the one who inspired me to do this. He was the very first person I saw do this thing at all. So it's kind of all his fault I'm here. I also have 2 of his mods, or my mods. Focus. Oh, there we go. 2 of his mods are my mods. O'Malley and Josh. And then I found out over the weekend, or a couple of days ago, he was doing a night stream, and I found out I accidentally stole his weather widget. So he has the same weather widget I do. So oh, I'm not saying I'm in Walt's category. He's got stuff down, but I aspire to be Walt. Well, it's not just me stealing stuff from Walt. I think everybody's borrowing stuff from Walt. I noticed Kevin over at AVL started doing after the stream chats when he breaks down. So he took that from Walt and Walt's chat extravaganza. Oh, I'm stealing more. I'm gonna have to apologize for Walt. I really am. I didn't know. Ms. Wolves is one of my mods too. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I gotta send Walt some macadamia nuts or something. Yeah, Becky, I feel for you about the traffic. When they have the big air shows here, they're usually at Kaneohe Bay Marine Station, so K-Bay, one way in, one way out. I guess technically there's 2 ways in, but one main way in. So if you're not in line at 5 in the morning to get into the place when they open the doors, you're gonna miss half the show. Or you're probably going to watch it from the bridge heading in. Our next departure is heading off to Maui. It's at the end of the runway over here. This is a Hawaiian 717. I need to add a new fade or something between those shots. It looks very boring. It's just clunking between shots. Let's see. Video switching control. No. Video source transitions. Oh, no, we do a fade. But a 1 second fade. Alright, 8 left, clear for takeoff. Yeah, O'Malley, except for the fact that I don't think Ms. Wolf sleeps. I like my sleep. I don't think she sleeps. Out a problem with my B camera location. It hits the bar of the tripod when I pan her out behind me like that. Oh, look at this. This is my favorite departure of the day, I think. When they put this is the United Airlines 757 that's heading off to LAX. About 8 out of 10 times this will go out to the reef runway. And then the other time it comes out here on 8 left. So when they do a 757 on 8 left, I'm a happy guy. Well, hopefully we get the full takeoff of this thing. That. Hopefully that was loud enough for everyone. Next one out will be a 717. Go back to the regular handbar position. Strain my arm. There we go. Quickly, you can see there is a C-17 heading out to the reef runway. We'll get that here in just a minute. That will depart off the reef runway here in just a minute. Oh, look at that beautiful fade. You see that? Oh, that was nice. Yeah, professional broadcaster before I know it. Yeah, unfortunately, Corey, I missed that one yesterday. I was going to try to get out here. We had a U-2 spy plane here yesterday. I was going to try to come out and do a special pop-up thing, but unfortunately, I got called into a meeting right at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I couldn't make it over here. But it left yesterday. I haven't heard if it came back or not. We have had a few U-2s in the stream over the last year. That's one of our highlights. We've had at least one takeoff and one landing is the two I remember. All right, so that C-17 is about 3/4 of the way down Juliet down there, so it should be on the reef runway very soon. So we're gonna flip the main camera over there. We'll leave you on the southwest getting ready, but we'll flip over here with the main camera. This is the beauty of the 2-camera setup. So I can focus on a tree down there while we're waiting for the C-17, but still give you something to look at, like this United that just pushed back. It's not on flight radar yet, but like I said, that's not surprising with my flight radar lately. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my Verizon signal on there or the tablet or the app. Just half the stuff just doesn't show up. Nick just doesn't stop. He's got one for everything. Now the C-17 has disappeared off flight radar again, so I can't see it. So we're just flying blind here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know why I have flight radar open. It just, stuff just keeps disappearing on me. Oh, there it is right there. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. So we got about another hour left in the show, hour and 10 minutes or so left in the show. We got about 10 or 12 minutes before the first A380 arrival. Another C-17 that's lit up on the Hickam ramp, so hopefully we'll see that. Did any of you guys, speaking of U-2s, did any of you guys see those pictures of the U-2 with the northern lights that came out the other day? Oh, I guess this, so this one, that's why it's not on, that's why it never showed up on flight radar. I blame flight radar, but that's why it never showed up on flight radar. Coming from the hard ramp to the terminal gate, so that's probably why it never showed up on flight radar. So I take back all the bad things I said about you, flight radar. I'm sorry. Okay, not all the bad things I said. Those particular bad things. So I don't know, I don't remember where I saw those pictures, if it was Instagram or if it was on my news feed. But they were pretty spectacular. These two Hawaiian that are getting in each other's way. One is heading off to Phoenix, the other one's heading off to Las Vegas. We have a Hawaiian Heavy coming in from Tokyo that is on final for 8 left. We'll see that here in just a minute. Oh, Mike, is that the Coletta one? I forgot to keep looking for that. That should be the Coletta 400. I'm very excited to see this one. Yes. The Coletta 400. So it should be a couple minutes behind the ANA. Hopefully we'll get that one either on 4 right or 8 left so we get a nice shot of it. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. A little sleepy this morning. So I'd like to acknowledge some, we're waiting on these 2 planes. I'd like to acknowledge some PayPal donations that came in this morning. I'm sorry I cannot put PayPal donations on the screen yet. That is my next thing I need to work on. I think I have chat overlays fixed. Well, not fixed, but at least to a point where we can use them reliably. So next is to get the PayPal donations on the screen. I think I'm gonna have to go through a company like Stream Elements or something for that. But I would like to thank Thomas Peterson. Thank you very much. Oh, well, Thomas, I hope I didn't ruin anything by saying your last name. I do apologize. For the $20 PayPal donation. And Brian S., thank you. I really appreciate it. Another $20. Very kind of both of you. I will work on getting the PayPal donations on the screen as soon as I can. This is Jetstar. This one's heading off to Sydney. In from Tokyo. Have a good day.
Honolulu Tower, Chopper 5, punchable, this is up there. Chopper 5, Hong Tower, hold it.
I just realized that I forgot to put my hat on today. So I need to get my hat. The sun is now in my eyes and it's starting to get quite annoying. So I'm going to leave you with the wide shot of this plane. It's going to depart in just a second, but I'm going to jump off the truck here and get my hat. Be right back. I will definitely be back in time for the ANA. Hold on. Take me that long.
last 97 to the Airbus S380 on a 7-mile final.
that 747-400 Coletta Air has lined up for 4 right. And the Jetstar is now working its way down taxiway Juliet for takeoff. So. 747 is 10 miles out. So we're going to lose this 747 behind these buildings for just a second, but we're going to pick it up on the other side over here. There it is. I'll take it full screen. Alright, Jetstar should be just about ready to go out on the reef runway. So should be in the air just in a second. We'll pan over as soon as I see it. There it is. Hello, Josh. Good to see you. So this is Zip Air. He's under tow. I don't know where he's going. I don't do a lot of Thursday shows, but I've never seen this on one of the other shows. I have no idea where they're taking this Zippy. There's two things I can think of them moving it over here. They're either moving it over here to use the United hangar, maybe. Or they sometimes stick a plane out at the Romeo 5 or Romeo 6 out there on the reef runway. And they're going to hold it here for a while. I wouldn't imagine that's the case. Take care, McT. I'll see you later. Thanks a lot, Jonathan. That means a lot. Hope you're having okay weather with that hurricane near Florida. Yeah. Next heavy arrival will be Hawaiian Flight 864 coming in from Tokyo. It's 3:30. It'll be here in about a minute and a half or so. It's right over Kapolei right now. We do have a short heading out to the reef runway if you're interested in that. $9.50, huh? So one of my reverse ops operatives tells me that the Zip Air is still scheduled to leave at 9:50. So it's very odd that they're taking it all the way over there. As we saw earlier with the with this, let's see, with this United that's down in the lower right, they just moved it over to the hard ramps that are over to our right when they needed space, and they moved it back to the terminal. Unless there is a, let's see, there's a, I mean, obviously they know what they're doing better than I do, so. Background there. They are going out to the reef runway. Two of them. Those will be heading out to the reef runway. Those are P3 Orions. And that's the second time I've been fooled by them. I'll tell you, they're both quad prop planes, the P3s. They are surveillance planes, military. So they are both 4 prop planes, and it's twice I've been fooled by them. The other morning when I was the last morning show I did, I was setting up for a show, and I saw some black smoke over Hickam, and I was very confused why there was black smoke over Hickam. Well, it was those planes firing up, and their engines kicking off a lot of black smoke. I saw that about 10 minutes ago, and I didn't think anything of it again, and it was those planes firing up. So keep on the lookout for black smoke, I guess. Yes, they're both military surveillance planes. They have a lot of fancy stuff in them. I'm not as familiar with the P3s as I am with some of the other ones because they're not stationed here. Those are just visiting. So they're not on either one of my apps. So we're gonna go picture, and we're gonna give you guys a good view of the. Let's see. We'll go back to Zippy, and then I'm gonna flip the other camera over. So I can switch to it very quickly. Alright, so the second A380 is very early today. It's scheduled for 9:44, so we're going to keep an eye on that and see if that makes it into the window. Like I said, I have a very hard out of 9:45 today, which is just less than an hour from now. So we'll see if that second A380 makes the cut. We do have a what is that? Wrong app. Oh, we do have an Aloha Air Cargo coming in on the crossing runway, so those P3s might be waiting for it. I haven't heard a clearance on the radio yet. Ah, Keith, interesting. I didn't know they were based over there. I don't get over to Kaneohe Bay as much as I would like. I know during RimPack there was a lot of cool stuff over there. I just wasn't able to make it over there. With the fact that the military usually doesn't fly on the weekends, and I have to work all week, it just kind of makes it hard to get over there. This is a Japan Air Dreamliner. It's coming in from Tokyo. Ah, here we go. Should be another one behind it somewhere. So we'll flip back over here. Zoom out a little. Should be another one departing. Alright, so we have a Queen heading out to the reef runway. It is on Romeo right now. It's gonna, I believe he said it was gonna come in behind the Southwest that's over there. This 717 here is coming in from Lihue. So that UPS Queen did line up behind the Southwest, so it's second for departure on the reef runway. That gray plane to the right might be that Australian P8 that we saw lit up earlier. If you could see it just over the mound behind the Southwest. Oh no, it's actually not. Well, maybe. I can't tell from here. There's another plane lit up over there. There's a Hawker lit up over there, but that doesn't look like a Hawker to me. That is definitely not a Hawker. That is a P8 for sure. Sorry, I'm trying to look through binoculars and keep the camera straight at the same time. Southwest is departing on the reef runway. We're going to hold with the P8. We'll come back for the Queen, though. Definitely, the Queen is the next departure on the reef runway. Okay, now I see the Hawker. It's over here. Maybe, okay, maybe not. It says it's down there somewhere. Just past and to the right of the... UPS just got its clearance, so we will head on over here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to... this. Alright, we'll come back for the UPS in just a second. We have a MUA 1 here that just arrived. I think the I think there's something up with the Aussie P8. I think he just got turned off a Romeo 2, which means he's going to hold and let everyone else go by him. There's another Hawaiian down there. Yeah, Keith, that's one of Southwest special liveries. It's called Imua 1. It's the livery for the state of Hawaii. A lot of the Southwest have the flag of the state as their livery. Southwest decided to go a little different, and I'm kind of glad they did. So it has traditional Hawaiian symbols down it, along with the, if you notice, the colors are very muted Southwest colors, blue, red, yellow down the side, and then it's got Hawaiian designs from the front. It's got a kane, a man, and then a Honu, and then I forget what the other, maybe shark's tooth. I forget what the other ones are. But Imua means go forth, go forward. So that's Imua 1. This is the Hawaiian that was behind the Aussie P8. The Aussie P8 is holding. There's that gray thing that was in the picture for a second is a C-40 Clipper. There it goes. That's heading off to the reef runway. That is a Navy plane. It is based off a 737. I forget which 737 though. I forget which one it is. I forget which dash 737 it is, but it's based off a 737. The military designation is C-40. So both of our DHL Singapore branded 777s are on their way. They're making the downwind flight right now, both of them. One of them should be directly south of me. Unfortunately, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we can get it in the shot. There it is. So this is a DHL Singapore Airlines co-branded co-livery 777. There's another one in front of it. They both should end up on 8 left here in the next couple minutes. That C40 just got something just got clearance for 8, right? Oh. This shot really shows off how bad the heat haze is over there by the terminal. Even though it's relatively cool today. Flash up the weather here for a second. Even though it's relatively cool today, we cannot escape heat haze here in Hawaii. The sun really beats down on the runway. 700. Thank you, Ian. The C-40 Clipper's based off the 737-700. There it is right there. So I just want to remind everyone, normally we do 2 shows a week here. This is the midweek show. It'll end here in a little bit. We still have a little ways to go. But it usually runs, I have a soft out of 9:30 and a very hard out of 9:45. The Saturday show, which is our super heavy Saturday, it goes much longer. So it runs from about 7 till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. On that show, we'll catch both super heavy A380 arrivals, and we'll catch the first one departing. This Saturday is a very special super heavy Saturday. It's our 1-year anniversary show. Technically our anniversary is the 20th, but we're going to do it on a Saturday just to celebrate a little longer. So we're going to have some giveaways, some special announcements, some channel announcements. We're going to change the way we do a few things. Don't worry, the Saturday show is not going anywhere, but we're making some changes. There's that Aussie P8. Finally got all the shrimps on the Barbies and got out of here. So as I was saying, we're going to do a special celebration for our 1 year. I know it's a long shot, but I would like to hit 10,000 subscribers during that show. I know it's kind of a long shot. We still got almost 200 to go. But if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, please do so. See if we can hit that big round 10,000 before the end of Saturday's show. It's a little out there, 200 in just a couple days, but I have faith in you guys. Well, we've got, just in today's show, we've got 30 subscribers. So we're down to just need 176 subscribers to hit that magical 10,000. I know it doesn't mean a lot. It's just a couple of things, but it really means something to me. I like big round numbers, and when I started doing this a year ago, my channel wasn't very old at the time, and I really thought I'd be out here streaming to an audience of 5 and all those people I would know. So to have all these people, all you guys, I'm actually talking about you people right here that are listening to my voice, watching this show in the morning, probably skipping your work duties, but I'll write you a note if you want me to write you a note. It really means a lot to me. I mean, a lot of people say that and it sounds corny, but it really does. I mean, I'm not out here making a living doing this, so it's not like it's a job that I have to come out here or else I don't pay the rent. I mean, I'm not one of those giant channels that does it for a living. I'm out here doing it for you guys and for me. I enjoy it too. So it really means a lot that all you people take time out of your day to hang out with me, to listen to me blabber on about Pop-Tarts and things like that. So this is the first of the 2 DHL Singapore 777s. It'll come over here and park to our right at the hard ramp. The second one coming in will be, I believe it's the second for the arrival after the 717 that's touching down right now. The next one is the one we saw in the air a few minutes ago. Thank you to the 4 of you that just hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Adrian's in the house. Hello. Yeah, depending on where you are in Europe, we are 11 or 12 time zones away, so literally the other side of the planet. So that's, I watch a lot of the streams out of England, UK streams, but they're usually starting about an hour before I go to bed. So I watch them at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and they're just starting in the morning. So I understand that. I am going to try to mix in a few more. Before my schedule changed at my real job, I did a lot more sunset streams that start about 5 o'clock local time. I am going to get back into that. In fact, this coming Tuesday, the 20th of August, which is technically the 1 year anniversary, but we're going to celebrate it on Saturday. So technically Tuesday is the 1 year anniversary, but we're going to move that to a sunset stream, specifically because it's the 1 year and our very first stream was a sunset stream. We're going to try to do it from the exact same place if I can get parking. So hopefully I'll be still going when all you European viewers are getting up in the morning. That's going to run from about 5 to 7:30 Tuesday night. Oh, we got Ringoberto in the house. Hello, Ringoberto. Letting us know we're almost at 300 likes. So this second 777, this is the one we saw in the air a minute ago. It will come over and park relatively close to the other one. Usually they're right next to each other. So we will truly have a banana split. We also have a queen that is pushed back. So we should get that in the show today. We have one more queen departure. If you'll notice our tail count over here. Earlier in the show, it was 2, and then we had the Coletta come in, so we had 3. We lost one when the queen left a little while ago. And now one just pushed back, so we have back down to 1 tail over there. It's the white thing behind that tree. That's the Coletta. So since we're down 1 tail, that means one is pushed back and is on its way to the reef runway. So that will most likely be the last plane of the show. So we got a few more minutes. We're going to do another check on that second A380. See where it is. Here's our two DHL 777s. The first one is still waiting to be let in, so the other one probably can't go over there until the other one's in. So I'd like to thank Ken Schmidt for gifting one reverse ops membership. Thank you very much. Looks like our good friend Adrian was the recipient, so please join me in thanking him. I truly appreciate it. Hi, the second 880 has picked up a little speed. It says it's going to be here at 9:40, so that pushes us into the overtime, but it'll definitely keep us in the show. So it looks like we're going to see both arrivals of the A380s during the show, so don't go anywhere. The second one is the orange one today. I know that's a fan favorite. Apparently in the UK, I'm getting more likes. Look at this. So Keith, I only have to drive about 10 minutes to get to my work. It's not that far, which is very good because it gives me more time with airplanes. And because it's so close, I actually can take a lunch and come over here and catch a plane or two. So while I was looking at the chat, the two 777s are shuffling around over here. Doing a dance. I believe this one is the second one that came in. The first one that came in was looped around. So somebody's coming in 8 right. Oh. Is that? I think they're bringing in a 172 Skyhawk on 8 right. Maybe it's super heavy and needs the long runway. So our good friend Joseph Aguilar has gifted 5 reverse ops memberships. Thank you. Very appreciative. Very, very generous over the last few shows. Thank you very much, Joseph. Looks like, oh, our good friend Nantan got a membership, so that's good. Fritz, Dan R, Thomas, and Jason, please join me in thanking Joseph for that very kind gift. Turn left on Romeo 5. That Skyhawk is really doing a long landing on the reef runway. I almost kind of wish we could have saw the whole thing. That's funny. So this is Japan Air coming in on a Dreamliner. It's coming in from Tokyo. In case you were wondering, let's wait for this profile. In case you're wondering, that both of them finally got a parking space. So this is the first one that came in, but the second one to park. And then this is the second one that came in. It was the first one to park. So we have both of them now. Our nice little banana split over there. Again, that Queen has disappeared off flight radar for me. ADS-B exchange shows it just at the hold short line for the 4 right approach. So it is working its way down the taxiway. Romeo should be here any second. So I'd also like to thank our good friend and moderator O'Malley has gifted 5 reverse option memberships. So Gary Blue, Never Stop Chasing, RNO to LHR, and the Protein Flyer all received memberships. Thank you very much, O'Malley. So please join me in thanking him. It's very generous. I think with the memberships today, I think we can maybe add another emoji. I think we're getting close to adding another emoji. So emojis are based off how many members, paid members you have. So I think we're getting very close to being able to add another emoji. So have to visit that. Thus. So the 747 is on the move again. It's about halfway down the taxiway. So the A380 looks like it's going to be 4th or 5th for arrival. Hey Brody, how you doing? You missed our Delta departure this morning. This is United coming in from LAX. So now the ANA is 3rd for arrival. So as long as things still hold up and it gets in here quick, we're going to call that our last plane of the day. I might have to do some pre-disassembly of some stuff, but nothing that'll take us off air. Just a little packing up of the B camera and the tablet and things like that, just so I can get a head start. That UPS has made the turn onto taxiway Juliet, so it's gonna be the next departure on the reef runway.
Southwest 1399 is on a visual for 8 miles. Southwest 1399, Honolulu Tower.
Alright, while we wait for the this is the honoring those who serve. Yeah, this is the honoring those who served Alaska. Get in there. There you go. Can't remember how many of these there are. There's a few of them. Alright, so we got two planes, and then we should have the A380. So I'm gonna leave it on this shot for just a second while we wait for the next couple of arrivals, and I'm gonna pre-disassemble some stuff. So not going anywhere. I'm gonna put it on this shot here. I'm gonna pre-disassemble stuff like the tablet and things like that. I will be right back, and then we'll catch that A380. I want to say thanks again to everyone for joining us. It was a great day. Got some cool military action. Both super heavies today, so that was good. Like I said, we'll be back on Saturday with our 1-year anniversary of live streaming show. So be here because we have a bunch of we have a couple of announcements that we're going to do. Station announcements, channel announcements. Then we're going to do some giveaways. So be sure to tune in for that. Keep an eye out for the on my Instagram page for the pop-up promos I've been doing. I'll put up a promo on my Instagram stories for 24 hours. So the promo lasts as long as the story's up. So had several people take advantage of that this week. We had a pretty cool one. All 3 turtle shirts, buy 2 get 1 free. I think the one before that was free shipping on everything. So you never know what you're going to see. So please follow me on Instagram and watch my stories during the week. We'll do the promos. If you have a chance, though, visit the Reverse Op Shop. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, mugs, things like that. We do a wide variety of stuff. Everything created by me. So if you love it, it's my fault. If you hate it, it's O'Malley's fault. But please, seriously, please join me over there. You can also check out our Discord channel. There's a link in the description or the About Me section of this page. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Please consider becoming a member. Although it's $2 a month, it really does help the channel. And one of those announcements, a little sneak preview, if you are a member, you're going to get an extra benefit coming up. We're going to announce that on Saturday, so that's a little tease for you. See if we can see both of these in one shot. There we go, both A380s in one shot. So we'll see you. Thanks to all the mods that were here. I really appreciate you. Couldn't do this without you. I will have cake. I don't know if you guys show up here. Maybe I'll think of something. Maybe we can have anybody who shows up gets cake. I know that doesn't really work for the international crowd. But again, I want to thank my mods that were here or not here. Brad, Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, and the aforementioned O'Malley. Again, I am pushing overtime by 5 minutes, so I am in real trouble here. So I got to get out of here. Thanks again. We'll see you on Saturday. Really appreciate y'all hanging out. It's been a fun day. Hope you guys had fun. Hit that like button on the way out. Really would help me out. Lots of good picture right there. We got both A380s and Emu 01. Look at that. That's a good way to end the show. All right, well, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a safe rest of your week. I want you to be here safe and sound on Saturday morning with me. Take care.